Hey, this is a Hal and John Show. This is Hal Taylor.
Good morning. We're speaking to you from Limberdick Acres out here in Redding, the central for the retired community. And I have with me John Jagger.
And I really hope that this video, that little white thing with the red dot in the middle that's covering my face.
Well, no, I like it. I like it like that.
That goes away after we're done.
No, I like it like that.
Well, it's really great being up here in Redding.
It's great being
Anderson,
anywhere. At my age, it's great
we?
being anywhere. We're on the borderline of Anderson and Redding, California.
Okay, and Harold and I go way back. And
way back.
And even before it was popular, we were in the closet, weren't we? You started the radio show, Music for Lunch.
Oh, when I was a kid in high school.
Music for
many years
college,
ago.
Yeah,
Music at Lunch, which I brought up from high school and brought it to college.
And where was that? At what college? What college actually let you in?
Mount San Antonio College. And I didn't buy my way in like the celebrities do today.
Ah, okay.
I just fell into it.
Well, Harold had a great idea to just start playing some good music. We have a tape recorder in the background over there. It's an old TIAC. It's a tape deck.
Yeah.
And Harold
remember tape? There actually used to be
Harold
tape.
would record all that and then play that at lunchtime and do announcements and club stuff and talk. He's got a great voice. Listen to that voice.
I don't hear anything.
You hear it?
Yes, I hear it. I've been hearing voices for years. No, I went up and proposed the idea to the college, and like an idiot, they accepted. They thought it was a great idea, and it just took off from there. And then, as fate would have it, John was, of course, the politician who was running student government. And
don't be calling me dirty names.
All of it. One day I'm doing the show, and he's sitting in his office, feet up on his desk, and all of a sudden he springs up and goes, "I have a great idea. We're going to take over the radio station. We're going to combine the two. We're going to take over this whole college." And that's what happened. And that got us to where we are today, a couple of old retired goats.
Exactly. And we're still alive. But that's why we've had to move a long ways away from that college.
That's
they
right.
made us move.
Right. They found where you're at, and they said, "Can you move another county over?"
Exactly.
Actually, when we started out there at Mount Sac, it was just it was Walnut Valley. There was nothing out in Walnut Valley, and I felt like I was traveling miles to get to the college, which now there's a whole city built up around it.
Yeah.
And unrecognizable. But I think one of our most memorable productions we did, we're reminiscing, is our fabulous football games that they asked us to announce the play for the football game.
That was a football game?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we had absolutely no idea. I knew nothing about football. And I think John was very little knew about it. We were up in.
I knew the important parts. The guy caught the ball. Did you see that? The guy, number 4. Yeah. It's on his uniform.
The guy in the red uniform
Yeah.
caught the ball. And so we were up there in the booth broadcasting to all these people at the stadium. Had no clue what we were even talking about. And it was fun. It was a blast. And I don't know if the people down in the stands were probably going, "Who the hell's up there on the
But we didn't do it for them, Harold.
No, we didn't.
And none of this was ever for the people. It was for us. We enjoyed it. And, long time.
Anyway, so that's how this all got started. But now we're in the twilight of our lives. And this is...
Good thing you can't see me.
There's that spot.
So we're in Harold's beautiful home now, and Harold had just endured a terrible thing, unimaginable, actually. You just can't imagine that, and he showed me a video last night, but many of you probably know about the Paradise Fire, and worst fire in American history. It was terrible. So tell us a little bit about how you got from there, Harold, to where we're at today at this round.
I just drove up the driveway.
Is that how you did that? Huh.
No,
He's always been a smart ass.
I retired in 2011 to Paradise, California, which was truly paradise at that time, and loved it. Got involved with community things, and it was really an interesting place. And of course, on November 8th of last year, the fire came through and destroyed the city and left everybody homeless without anything. And of course, all the years of my life that I had, that was as you build up, as you get older, lost everything and had nothing at all except the clothes I had on and the car that I drove out on, and was able to get down to safety. But then it started a big, long chain of events that was simply bouncing from place to place, and people would give me a room to stay in and just go from one location to another because I had no place to go, had nowhere, to stay, and
wow.
So it was very, very rough, and yet everything, here we are almost a year later, and things are finally falling into place and doing really well.
Good.
But the one thing I think that got me through the whole thing is my sense of humor, which I developed.
And he thinks he has one.
Yeah. and was
That's
able
what's so
to
funny.
Develop and nurture with John here, and we created what we have today, which I don't know what that is, but
yeah, if only we could recreate.
But that's about it. And
let me ask you one question from not just all of this, but you're how old? 73?
Yeah.
So you're 73 now. I'm 72. What could you say to anybody out there? You've lived some life, and you've lived through some pretty tough times, job-wise. At the end, it didn't end up the way you would certainly have wanted it to, like many of us. And then enduring this terrible fire and losing so much, and here you are today. What could you say to people today that they should place their hope in more than anything else?
I think two things. Number one is the Air Force is
that
flying
airplane.
over. Yeah.
Let's hope they pass over us.
They're bringing the morning mail in. Is that things will get better. Things will improve over time. And as bleak as it seems, and as black as the future looks, there will always be a future. Up until the day you finally die. But you're going to have something that's going to pull you out. You're going to get that strength, and I think that's what gets us through, all of us. And it also a belief in yourself, and a belief in in God, and a belief in the higher being. Because after all, human beings only live on hope and faith. I mean, that's all we have to go by. And so
how about the importance of friendship?
Oh yeah,
genuine
definitely.
Friendship.
Oh yeah.
Is that you think
yes?
That's
in fact, that's I told you this. That's what got me through the toughest times was the ability to listen to somebody on the other end of a phone that I hadn't talked to in many, many years, and I never felt for a moment, even in my darkest time, that I was ever truly alone, because I always knew there was someone I could call or someone I could talk to. And that is really, really important. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to let those people know how important that the voice on the other end of the phone was. I lost my family.
You're going to send them all a couple of bucks or what?
No, I'm just going to tell them. I'm going to the beginning of every conversation I have on the phone is going to start out with, I want you to know how much I really appreciate you calling. And
that sounds good. Can I use that?
Except you. I've taken your number out of my phone.
See, I know it. It doesn't matter. I know where you're at now.
I know.
You have to move again.
Oh, not again.
Harold,
anyway.
it's been really good up here.
It has been.
It's been a nice visiting with you and
now we have not had contact with each other for many years, and
for a lot of good reasons.
Yeah,
we didn't know where we were.
Fortunately, but no, and it's true, and I think this has been really fantastic, and it seems like even sitting here like we just did an old show at college.
This is what we'd be sitting this close. We were in a cloakroom for crying out loud with a tape recorder in front of us.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
When we said we wanted to set up like a broadcast station, they gave us a clothes closet.
Yeah.
Put the tape recorder in there and said, "Okay, you guys have fun."
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some pretty nice clothes though that people left behind, so we appreciated those things.
And we were in the lost and found section. Yes, we always dressed up in these clothes for other people, and then we would do the show. And it was, we would not get. That's another topic. We don't get into that, but
anyway, good, Harold. I love you, brother.
I love you too. And this has been a video record of our getting together again after many years.
That's right.
And so it's
going to go viral. That means everybody that watches it will be sick.
I think it's more a virus than a viral. But anyway, I don't know where this is going, but wherever it is, we'll be there.
All right. Have a good day.
Well, bye. It was nice of you to come by.
Anytime.